Hello guys, today I am going to discuss with you few interview questions. So these questions are unique because these questions were asked in the real interviews. So I thought if I discuss with you, it may help you in your interview preparation process. That's why I am sharing that questions with you here. Okay, let's start with the first question. So here I have opened one JavaScript online compiler. Okay, so you can just open it by typing in Google JS online compiler. You may find so many compilers available in Google. You can choose either any one of them, no problem. Okay, I have opened this one. This was coming at first, so I just opened. Okay, the first question is a small question, but it was often asked. Okay, and the people were missing to answer. So it was like a variable has been declared and was initialized with the value null. Okay, and now the question is, what is the value of A? I think everybody know this, right? Everyone might know this answer. So, what is the value of A? So you all know, right? It's null. Okay. But the real question is not that one. It was asked that what is the type of this variable A now? Okay. What is the type? So any guesses? If you know, that's good. If you don't know, it will be a refresher to you. So just watch it. See, here the type is object. Okay. So if any variable is declared with value null in JavaScript, it will be converted into a default data type. It will take its default data type as object. Okay. If any variable is declared and initialized with the value null, then its data type will be object. Okay. So I think now clear with this question. Okay, we can move to the other question. So the next one is it was asked like in the same flow, same concept. If a variable A is declared with a value undefined, okay, then what will be the type of this variable A? What will be the type? Let's check. Okay, so its type also undefined. Okay, we must know these things. Okay, these are basic things, but these are the questions being asked in reputed companies. Okay, so if we print the value of A, what we will get? It will also be undefined. Okay. Okay, the next thing is if I am not initializing anything to this variable, okay, what will be the value of this A now? Okay, let's check. It's undefined. Okay, that's fine. Now, what will be the type of this A? Okay, here also it is undefined. So, these three questions were asked in the same interview. Okay, so the first was a variable was declared with a value null and was asked what is its data type now. Okay. The second question was the variable was declared and initialized with a value undefined and asked what was its data type. Then the third is the variable was declared but hasn't been initialized and asked now what is its data type. Okay. So these are the three questions not asked in three interviews but in a same interview. Okay. Okay guys, let's see the next question. So here the question is a variable A has been declared. Okay. It's an array variable. It has three strings. Okay. And there is one log statement, so it is printing a dot list of. Okay, and the output wants to be like this. So this was the question asked in one of the interview. Okay, so how can we do this? So here the thing is we need to concatenate this hello, this string with each and every string in that array, right? Okay, that we can do that. We need to, there are several ways to do this, right? You may need, you can do by using some for loop and iterating all the values in this array, and you can concatenate the string. That way you can. Then we have other ways as well, right? We have map operator, we can use that to do that. Okay, so this question has two things. Okay, so first is concatenating this hello string with each and every element in that array. Okay, that we know we can able to do. That's not a problem. The another one aspect of this question is, okay, here you see a dot list of, okay, in that log statement it was given like that. Don't think it's a typo error. Okay, so if I run it, what happens? We are getting a type error. A list is not a function, right? So the array is not having any method that list, right? There is no method list is present in the array. So what we can do here? So if we remove this list and check what happens, yeah, it is printing, right? But the thing here, the interviewer want is this one, right? A dot lister. So how can we achieve that? So to do this, first you need to know what is prototype. Okay, in JavaScript there is a concept called prototype. Each and every object in JavaScript has a concept prototype. Okay, let me show you the definition. Okay, so here I am showing the definition of what prototype is. Okay, so each and every JavaScript object is having this method prototype. Okay, so what is the purpose of this prototype? So with this prototype, we can extend uh, functionalities of one object to another object. Okay, so that is not the only use. We can extend the functionalities of one object to be available to another object, but that is not the only thing it can do. Okay, for existing object or the new object, the custom created object, for that if you want to add any method to that, you can able to add it with this concept of prototype. Okay, so that is the purpose of this prototype. So you can google it anywhere, you can find what is prototype. If I go to type what is object prototype in JavaScript, you may find the answer here. Okay, every object in JavaScript has a built-in property which is called its prototype. The prototype itself is an object. Okay, so the prototype will have its own prototype. Make what's called a prototype chain. Okay, the chain ends when we reach a prototype that has a null for its own prototype. Which means with this prototype you can inherit the object by object by object. Okay, we can add new functionalities to the object like that. So okay, now we are going to use the, now we know what is prototype is. So we are going to use this concept here to add this list of method, this array, and also we are going to concatenating this string hello. Okay, so concatenating this string, I think you know, right? Okay, but we can write it in the most standard way. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are not directly adding the method to this declare the variable a. Okay, we are going to add this method to array itself. Okay, so how can we do that? Let me array. For array we are going to add prototype. So array dot prototype dot, the method name is, we need list equal to, I am going to add a, I want this method as a function, right? So I have to function of, then this function wants to return this concatenated string, right? So this dot, I am going to use the map operator here. Map of, okay, each element in the array I need to manipulate. Okay, I need to manipulate each element in the array with this concatenated string. So for that, the string want to be concatenated is hello. I can copy here, right, and paste. Okay. Then it wants to be added with each element, right? So for that, what we can do, the dollar sign for dynamic binding, we can give it inside this item. So now the each element will be iterated, and with that, this text, hello string will be concatenated, right? So we did almost, right? Let us run and see. So here it is saying the method is undefined. Okay, let's check what went wrong. It is here, right? We got the prototype spelling wrong. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, now check. We are getting exactly what we wanted, right? So now you are clear, right? With this prototype method, we can able to add any additional functionalities to the existing array, and it can be accessed globally as well. Okay, so we now got the output exactly what the interviewer was asked. Okay, so if you know prototype only, we can able to do this thing. Okay, so I think you are clear with this method now. Then, so here there are three different questions may arise. Okay, so first of all, he will give you the question like this. Okay, so if you are quickly answering like this, okay, if you watch our video, you will answer it, right? You are going to do that. There will be no doubt in that. So then what the interviewer will ask, what exactly this prototype is. Okay, then you have to give him the definition that we already discussed. That is, the prototype can be used to give additional methods and functionality to existing objects. Okay, it can be accessed globally as well. You can say, okay, it is kind of giving an inheritance functionality to existing object, right? So we are saying it's object prototype. Then he may ask the other question that will be like, what is the difference between an object and a prototype? Okay, so that also you have to answer. So first of all, you should know what is object. So object, you should, I think you might be knowing, but anyway I am telling it. Object means it's a instances of a class. Okay, objects are instances of a class. Okay, that are called to be objects. Okay, but the prototypes are, we can say it's a template objects. Okay, that can be used to share the properties and methods to other objects. Okay, so we can say objects are instances of a class. Okay, it will create exact copy of a object with instance objects, but the prototypes are templates. Okay, it's like templates. It can be used to share methods and properties to other objects, like the way you can give the definition. Okay, I hope this question also clear. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me in the comments. Okay, I am very happy to clarify your comments. Okay, so if you are having any doubts, or if you want to know the answer of any other questions you are in doubt, okay, you can say it in the comments. Okay, I'm very happy to answer you, or any guidance, or if you want to be a software engineer, you are in the final year of your course. If you want to be a software engineer, okay, how to become a software engineer, what is the way you can follow. Okay, how to learn, what is the which means what are the technologies you can learn to be a software engineer, how to prepare yourself. Okay, so if you are having any doubts, you can ask me in the comments. Okay, I am happy to answer you. I will tell you what I know. Okay, what is the knowledge I am having, I am willing to share with you. Okay, okay guys, I hope this helps you. I am only sharing this just to help you people. Okay, if it is, If it helps you, I will be really happy. Thank you so much for watching this video.